All right, check 1 2, check 1 2. All right, great. There we go. All right, so it sounds like my volume's back now. All right, so here we go. Let's start the game. So basically, what I was trying to say with the microphone off is basically that I've already started a new game just a few minutes before the live stream, so I just can get an idea what the map was. All right, and I can hear myself. Excellent. Let me just hit back on that. Okay, great. So that's why I'm not double recording myself here. Looks like the game already has decided not to respond, which I'm just going to let it load for a moment. Okay. And I'm not surprised that it's just taking its sweet time for some reason. Try to close these out here. Surprised that it's just taking its sweet time for some reason. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, I'm still going live. Just waiting on that here. Here we go, finally. Okay, now it's starting to respond. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. One of these days, I'm going to get my desktop up, and when I do, it's going to be so much better. I think I had a 60 gig SSD, terabyte hard drive. I think it was like 64 gigs of RAM. It was not too bad for when I first got it. So, I mean, it still holds up, and I can definitely play a lot more games. I can play Cities, Skylines, and Civilization 6 at the same time without any problems. It's pretty good. So here we go, 531. All right, so let's just do like 2 turns in. We'll start off from there, and then I think that'll be good. When I pick a civilization, I like to do the Martians, and as a leader, I'll pick Gene Roddenberry, which is cool. So far, I've got with turn 2, it should be a build of the main city right off the bat, because I was really close to the coastline, so I just moved a couple spaces over, and that's where I'm going to build the city. After like the first or second turn, actually, I went to send my explorer out to check out what was going on, and he got killed by a barbarian right off the bat in a hut. So I lost that, and then I had to get a warrior to go exploring. So from here, it looks like it's back up. Awesome. We can actually play this game, which is nice. All right. So I've already got the game options set. I picked a 15,000, I think, tile map. It's a good size map, and I wanted to do small islands of that sort, because I like to build up the triremes and then the frigates, so that way I can dominate the seas, and that's always nice, because then you can upgrade them later on to other things that have nuclear weapons and so on and so forth. All right, so right off the bat, so here we are, and here is the warrior and the settler and the worker. So the settler, I'm just going to go ahead and build Olympus Mons. Or actually, it looks like Hellas Phoenicia. That's the first one it picks this time. Usually, it has the list of city names that it goes by, and usually Olympus Mons is the first one, followed by Hellenis Planitia, and but sometimes they do change it up a bit to where the second or third city name will actually go first. Okay, so now that we have that open, then I'm going to go to governor, and then I'm going to set the governor to food. That way they can build up the city pretty quickly. Production. I'm going to keep another warrior so that way it can explore a bit, because we lost our explorer. followed by barracks, and then I'm going to do settlers because overall, moving this out of the way, it'll take about 10 turns for it to grow to the next city size, and it's be 10 turns between creating the new warrior and the new barracks, as well as the settlers. So that should give it some plenty of time to get up to level 2, and then we can expand out our little empire here. Alright, so let me go ahead and close that and explore, or the not explorer, but the warrior. Warrior, I'm gonna have you go straight over here. Well, yeah, I'll do that. I'll just have him go over there. Now, worker, I'm just gonna do auto settle, and we're gonna go ahead and do some turns here. Looks like I heard an explosion or something going on. I don't know what was going on with that. Let's do messages. I haven't seen any messages. Let's open research. And I'm going to pick pottery off the bat because I need those workers. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start working towards trade as the goal, so I can get those caravans and then get the so they can help out the various wonders, build up those trade routes, all that good stuff. Okay, so warriors 2 out of 13. Why is that at 13 instead of 3? What happened here? Oh no, so it says 2. Okay, right there it says 2. I don't know why it says out of 13. That's interesting. Okay, so let me go ahead and skip the next turn. And we got a new settler. Awesome. So this settler I'm going to bring right over here. Okay, I'm going to bring him up here just like that. This warrior, I'm going to have him go this way. And for some reason my keyboard's not working at the moment. Okay, there we go. Now I'm just going to keep on playing up here. We got a new warrior, and I'm going to have him go the opposite direction. So you're going to go out this way. Yeah, it looks like for some reason the buttons here. Interesting. So I guess my buttons are disabled for some reason. Alright, great. So from here, I'm going to keep on playing. And builder, or the, not the builder, but the settler, I'm going to actually have him build, keep hitting G to go, and it doesn't want to go. Here we go. Okay, so now that's where I'm going to put the settler for the new city. Now I'm going to have this warrior explore, auto explore, same you. I want you to go this way. Messages, no messages yet. Okay, so we're going to just keep on playing. Keep rolling those dice. Okay. Build city. Olympus Mons. Alright, great. So now we got 2. And let me go to governor. Do food. Production. Warriors, we got enough warriors for a moment, so instead of warriors, I'm going to do workers, followed by barracks, and then followed by settlers. and it'll take 10 turns for it to go to the next level up for the city size for number 2. And then in the game, I should say as well, in the game rules and the options that I had set for trade, they don't start making trade actually until it reaches level 2 city size, and they don't reach full trade until I think level 4. So I'm going to try that, see how that plays out, and just wanted to have a little fun with it. Alright, so now I know kind of what the area is with that city, and with this warrior, I'm actually going to have them go do some exploring next. Alright, unit, auto explorer, here we go. Okay, cool. Now, let's go ahead and continue, do a couple turns here, see how this pans out. Looks like we found a new hut, so that's cool. And let me make sure my research is set. Okay, I'm on pottery. Hopefully I should find the technology for pottery, otherwise it'll just give me money. Okay, so looks like we got the money of 50 gold. Usually I think that happens more with the explorer. You get the ancient scrolls of wisdom. If you discover a hut with a warrior, typically you might get another warrior, or you might get money. It's not consistent. They have different variables for the game. Okay, so Olympus Mons is at 5 workers, or 5 turns until workers, and then 3 turns towards barracks. Okay, so we'll just keep rolling these turns here. Anything? I found 50. That was from the last hut. Okay, just keep moving along here. Got some new messages. Planitia has finished the barracks and gone to size 2, so that's good. And now they are working on settlers as expected. So, and they're going to reach level 3 in the city size by 5 more turns, and it'll take 6 to do the settlers, so that's even better. Okay. Alright, looks like we got a new worker here. Let's go ahead and auto settle them. Alright, and from here, let's take a look at the messages. Yep, just about the workers. And it'll take 3 more turns for both cities to actually go up another level. Explorers are doing their thing, warriors, and looks like I'm only losing 1 coin per turn, but that's okay. I'm at 97 coins, and definitely on our way. 3 more turns for settlers. Okay, cool. So we got a new settler here, and I've opened up the map a bit so I can see where I'm going. Now I've decided to put this settler actually more in the middle here, probably like right around here, and I'll have another settler coming in from this city, and I'll probably put him like right over here in this area. I can just expand them out 2 by 2 by 2. That's kind of the idea. Let's see how it plays out. It depends on the game. Okay, got the various messages here, and unit, go to, let's go right over here. Alright, let's just go here for now. I'm gonna keep moving up, and but I want to see what is actually going on. Alright, so this warrior, I want them to go in the same direction. I want to see what's going on over here. And then this warrior can continue up along the coastline exploring. Cool, so we found a new hut. on, let me just move this guy here. Keep going with the turns. And again, I don't want to build my city there. I want to keep going a bit. Go to... Let's move here. That, honestly, right along the desert on the oasis area, that might be... I don't know. I think I might do it one up. Maybe, maybe not. I'm kind of seeing how this looks. I want to see this area right here. That's what I'm looking for. Looks like we have a new history published. I'm in #1 spot for Martians and the military. Very cool. Looks like I'm #1 with only 2 warriors, so that's good. Good way to start off. Okay, and let me move one more space up. I want to see that dark area. And there's a hut. Perfect. Alright, messages. I found 50 gold from this hut right over here, which is great. Now, let us go. Can I build another... Buy settlers now? Where are you at? You are at 1. I cannot do that yet. Okay, so I have to wait. Okay, so first off, I need to change the production instead of just doing settlers. So now I need to change that up. I need you to build an aqueduct and then more workers. So that'd be cool. Alright, and then next turn, Hellas Planitia. We'll go to level 2. And settler, I want you to go right where that hut is. Okay. Olympus Mons has got the barracks now, and I just got an archer upgrade. Actually, not an upgrade, but they joined my nation here, which is awesome. And I'm gonna have them actually go back to the cities. I'm gonna have them. Oh, you know what? Did they? Oh, did I lose my settler by going into the hut? Oh man. Well, that's a bummer. I mean, I have another one coming, but that's really bummer. I was really... Oh man, I hate when that happens. Okay, well, I'm gonna bring this guy over here. I'm gonna take this warrior, and then he's gonna go over here where the hut was, and then I'm just gonna use the same settler that's here for the same spot. In fact, I might just do this spot right here where this scroll thing is. I always wonder what that was. I'm sure I can look it up in the game. Yep, killed by barbarians. That's disappointing. I'm at 143 settlers, 5 growth. Okay, production. Let's see how much I can do for buying it with 8 turns. Not quite. I could probably wait 3-4 more turns, and then I could outright buy it. Okay, let's keep moving. Okay. Nothing new in the messages. Keep moving along here. Alright. Keep moving, keep moving. Okay, now that my archer's over there, I can have you go back to exploring. Go back to Olympus Mons. Let's see if we can buy that now. 52 gold. Yep, that's a heck of a deal. And we'll get 2 settlers for the price of 1 next turn. Okay. Unit. Go to and build city. You, I want to go right. I think I'm going to have you go right here. Alright, let me go to Olympus Mons, change their production. Do aqueduct, worker. Okay. Now I should have got a settler that turn. Maybe it doesn't want to do that because the city's not big enough yet. That's probably what's going on. Makes sense. Now it's at level 3 and I should be able to do it next turn. And I have you fortify the archer. Can you not fortify? Combat, here we go, fortify. Okay. Go to messages, anything I'm missing here? Nope, not yet. Okay, you should have the settlers now. Perfect. Unit. Go to and build city. Okay, cool. They're both building aqueducts. Looks like they're about to be done on both of them too, which is awesome. Let me check messages. Anything new? Nope, not yet. Okay, cool. And it looks like we are almost finding the size of our first island here. So that's good. I can start thinking about building those triremes when they come up. Because I definitely want to get on the seas. One thing I haven't seen is any research yet. I haven't been... Why isn't no progress on research? Why is there no research? What is going on here? This is new. I've got... Okay, so it is moving along. But why is it not... What am I missing here? Hold on. $22 out of 30. I'm gonna hope it's going. I've never seen that before. Like, you're always creating... You're always progressing. I've never seen it not progress. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. Oh, well. Let's see. I hope I progress in the research department. Okay, so Utopia Planitia. Cool. Just where I wanted it. Alright, so go to food. Production. I've got warriors already, so I don't need them. Definitely going to make a worker, followed by barracks and settlers, just like we did with the first 2 cities. and then follow that with another worker. Most likely I'll have something else that to replace that last one later on down the road. But at least it'll give me a point of reference that I know when the city has gone through all the production that it needs to go through. Okay, so let's just move this over a bit. Awesome. And looks like we've already got our other 2 workers starting to auto settle towards the new city, which is cool. And those 2 are also going to be building workers here in the next few turns. Messages, anything I missed? Nope. Okay, just the aqueducts. Cliff Coast, cool. Okay, so we got a natural wonder, it looks like. Any new messages? Nope, no new messages yet. Okay. Go to the next turn. Yep, here we go. Settler. Or I'm sorry, not settler, but worker. And with that work up. And we got a new city. Pavonis Mons. Go to, and we got the research. Cool, so that means we are definitely moving along in the research. That's good. At least it's counting. For a second I was worried. Why am I not having new technology coming along? What's going on with that? I thought that was weird. Alright, so now let's go back to, it looks like we got granary now and a phalanx. Phalanx will be actually good. I'm going to keep that because that'll be good for defending the city, especially when barbarians come around. I have it set to about turn 75. We are now at turn 33, so we still got some time, but I'm not too worried about it. Plus, I've got control of the island at this point, and as long as I keep moving my warriors in patrol, then it should be fine. Not a lot of territory left for me not to cover at this point on the island. I've got 4 cities, and I could probably squeeze 3 more in here along the 4, really. 5, 6 probably on the island total. Okay, so let's see. Go to phalanx, and then after phalanx, I want you to worker. And after that, I want to do a settler just like before. Oh, wait, let's get the worker in there. Let's move that around. Okay, let's close that out. Now, I'm surprised I haven't got a natural wonder yet. Let me double check that. This guy, I'm going to do auto settler. Or, yeah. There we go, auto settle, and then instead of workers again, but they are cheap, let's go to production, hanging gardens, here we go, and 29 turns, so that's perfect. And we'll switch up the governor to production. That drops the build time to 28 instead of 29. I was hoping it would be a little bit better, but oh well. Meanwhile, let's actually switch Olympus Mons. Let's go for both of them, the Colossus and the Hanging Gardens in the same turn. Let's see if I can do both. That'd be awesome. Alright, this says it'll take 50 turns, but okay, let's switch it to production. Back to production. And it drops down to 33. Okay, so that's cool. Alright, great. So now we got 2 wonders actually in progress. Meanwhile, my 2 other cities are moving forward just as the last 2. Starting off with the workers and other units like the phalanx. After that, then they're going to build some barracks, I believe, and then after that, it's going to be another set of cities or settlers, 4 cities. And then I'm going to put those probably, maybe like one right here in this area. And probably another one, probably out on this hill. Looks like a nice spot. It depends. I might, actually, I think the one will go probably like here, and then that'll take up this area. And then I'll probably have another one here, and that'll take up this area. And then probably another one over here, and that'll take up this area. I definitely want to put one over here by the cliff coast, because that's a natural wonder, and so I think that'll be really cool. Alright, research. Now, yep. Looks like it's not loading properly as usual. Not surprising. There we go. Let's try that. Okay, so it looks like it's just under research tab. For some reason it's not loading. Okay, and I found bronze working in ancient scrolls. Awesome. That's where the phalanx came from, I believe. Okay. So I'm just going to keep the research going on its own. And I'm at 81 gold, minus 1 per turn. And so far we're doing alright. And I haven't seen any other messages about any other wonders yet, so no one's got them, which is good. Gives me a head start. Okay. Got research here. Oh, looks like it's loading again. Awesome. And yep, so I got the bronze working, pottery, working on currency. Found bronze working. We found that one already. Okay, now the warriors are probably going to explore down here next. It'll take them a few turns to get down there. Alright, meanwhile, the two newest cities are still working on the phalanx and the workers. Okay, a couple more turns here. Excellent. Got my worker. I should auto settle. Alright, looks like you're slowing down a minute here. What's going on? There we go. Okay, we got 2 more turns for the phalanx. 18 turns more for the Hanging Gardens, and 28 more turns for Olympus Mons. And we got +2 per turn and 82 gold, so we're definitely on the right track. Alright, cool. Now we got our phalanx for Olympus Mons. And I'm going to fortify him. And they're gonna, now Olympus Mons is going to work on workers just like Utopia Polynesia did. Let's see, 16 on the Hanging Gardens and 26 for Olympus Mons. Hopefully the auto settler over here will help out a bit. Messages. Any new messages? Nope, nothing yet. Okay. Messages, size 2. That's why it's taking so long, I think, for some of them. Okay. Just waiting on the turns now. It's starting to slow down a bit. It's kind of worrying some. Especially when I'm going to get up here later on. I'm going to have a lot more units. Alright, history published. Looks like the happiest civilizations. I am 8th place. So they're not too happy. But that's okay. They're going to be here shortly once I build up these wonders. 3 turns for workers, 3 turns for barracks, 13 for hanging gardens, and 23 for the Colossus. And Olympus Mons is growing again because of the auto settler, which is awesome. Okay. So we're just going to keep on trucking. Okay, cool. So it looks like most of the map here is about done, or at least for the island. And then I can actually put my warriors. Actually, I'm going to put one probably by the cliff coast, and then another one up here where this gold is as well. So that way it'll have full. There's no barbarians that'll jump in later on in the game. Looks like I'm already at turn 45, so I still have about 30 more turns before barbarians will start to attack. Okay, got a new worker. Go to work, do some auto settling. Go to messages. No important messages. Alright, and we're up at 3 coins per turn, 3 gold, and then we're at 99, so that's awesome. Let's see here. I wonder. We don't have enough to buy the Hanging Gardens yet. I would probably, if I had to bet, I would probably say if I had to buy it, it would probably be like around, I'm gonna say like 300. Let's play. Look, I gotta play some FreeCiv bets. What's the buy on Hanging Gardens at? There's 10 left. 10 turns. 348. Yeah, I figured it was about that, about 400. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to take this warrior, and then you're going to go. I'm going to have you start actually about right here, and then from here, then I'm going to have him patrol back and forth to cover this area, and that should be nice. And then this guy. I'm going to have you come over here to this spot, and then when he gets over here, then I'm going to have him patrol up, down, like this area right here. And that should be good. Hold off them barbarians. Alright, research. Where am I at a research? Got the currencies. Cool. Learn currency. Excellent. So then that means, let's go back. Let's go to Utopia Planitia. Go to production. Okay. And then it's for, I'm gonna add a marketplace. And I'm not sure if I'll do the greenery just yet. The granary. Depends on where we're at with the settlers. do the same thing for Pavanis Mons. Okay, so you're still working on settlers. Didn't you do barracks already? I think you know it's right. You did the phalanx, then the worker, then the settler. Okay, so you didn't even do barracks yet. So I'm gonna have you do barracks. Then I'm gonna have you do the marketplace. I might change that up. Okay, let's keep on rolling here. 8 turns left on the Hayden Gardens, which is nice. Okay. The Palmerines have started building the mausoleum of Mausolus. Okay. Good to know. That does come in handy, actually. I think that actually helps out the various temples, but I haven't got those yet, so. But it does make everybody more happy in each city, I believe. Okay, 5 and 6 turns for the settlers. Okay, keep on going with the turns. So you got 2 turns each on the settlers, which is good. 5 more on the Hanging Gardens. Almost there. And no new important messages. And we're up to 5 gold per turn, which is nice. That's a nice little bump. Means things are going well. And let's just take a look to see how much I can buy the Hanging Gardens for. I'm going to say it'll be 150 to 200, somewhere around there, maybe. 132. All right, so we can get it next turn then. Cool. And we'll get both settlers as well. Okay, awesome. Before I move the settlers, let me go back to Hellas Planitia, and then I'm going to buy Hanging Gardens. Cool. Actually, let me open that back up, and then I'm going to change the production as well after that. So what do you need? You got the aqueduct, the barracks. I'm going to say probably the marketplace. I'm going to build up the marketplace. Oh, it did not take? It's a little lagging. Unfortunately, the laptop I'm working on isn't that great for streaming with a game. But do what you can. I'm just glad I'm able to stream at this point. It's been such a long time since I've been able to play. It's nice to do it again. And I'm going to set up the same thing for the Olympus Mons after the Colossus to build up the marketplace. I want to get that trade in. I want to see if that works. If it does not work, I'm going to be very, very disappointed because I changed up the rule set and I thought maybe that might help because I was playing before, and for some reason, previous games that I was doing, you couldn't build or establish a trade route. I was making sure that it was past the minimum distances, and all the various T's and I's are crossed and dotted and all that. Um, and for some reason, it just whenever you brought um, the trade, the caravan over to another city, it wouldn't accept it. It just wouldn't accept it. Like you could apply it to help build a wonder, but you could not establish a trade route for some reason. I'm not sure why. So I'm trying to change up the rule set. Maybe that might make a difference. Hopefully, and then go from there. Now we've got 2 settlers to work with, and what I say, I was gonna put one probably right here along these rocks, and the other one's gonna go right here. So I'm gonna take this guy, go to and build city right here, and then other settler, you're gonna do the same thing, go to and build city. Okay, there we go. Now Utopia Planitia, what do you got here? Let me go back to workers, because I remember that. I remember setting the production line, so that way I would go back to remember, so I can change it and see what they need. Looks like, yeah, they'll have to have the granary and the marketplace. I'm going to skip on the granary because I just did the settlers. Let me take off the worker and go to marketplace. I'm actually just switch them around here. And then barracks, that'll take 8 turns. I'm not too worried about that. Get the Hidden Gardens next turn. Woohoo! Our first wonder. And looks like another civilization has just started building the Colossus, with me and 11 turns left on the Colossus. Okay. Cool. Martians have finished building the Hanging Gardens. Woo! And the Franks have stopped building the Colossus. 2 different cities. Okay, so our warrior's in position. I'm going to set a patrol up. Here we go, patrol. And I'm going to have them go right here. Alright, cool. Palace Planitia is now working on the marketplace. Olympus Mons has 9 turns left on the Colossus. And looks like marketplaces for Utopia and barracks for Pavanis well on track. Our settlers are on their way to expand out the nation. I'm just going to keep on bumping this turn a couple times here. We are at turn 55, and it'll be about 20 more turns for the barbarians to have an uprising. Arja Mons has just been built, which is awesome. Let's set the governor with food. I'm going to have them build the phalanx. and followed by a worker, and I'm gonna go with aqueduct, aqueduct, and then marketplace. I might change the marketplace. Let's see how that works out. Okay, so I can close that out. And my warrior's in position for patrol. I actually really didn't necessarily need a patrol. Now that I just want to make sure that the settler was able to get over there in time, and so that way it's not getting attacked by a barbarian. What I will do is I'll actually move that warrior to the new city that's about to be built. Okay. 8 more turns on the Colossus. Okay, cool. So we got research, and looks like it's finished with that. Let's go back. And now, what do I want to go for? I think I might go with the map making. And after that, after the map making, I'm going to go for the Republic. In fact, I'll set it up now and then focus on the alphabet first. After the alphabet, I'll switch over to map making and then go back to code of laws or writing. In fact, I'll probably do writing first, so that way I can go to literacy and get the Great Library. In fact, that's actually a good idea to switch it up. Okay. And I'm making 4 gold per turn. 45. That's great. 7 turns on the Colossus. I heard an X or something. I don't know what that was. Probably a bad turn or something. Warrior, let's make sure he is to the home city. Can't do that. Let's just activate him. And then I can't do that. I gotta close out the window. Alright, so hold on. So let me go to governor. And food production. Go to production tab. Build a phalanx. Then we're gonna do workers again, and then aqueduct, and there we have now caravans, so that's good. I think for Pavanis Mons and Utopia Planitia, I'm going to start working on new wonders, and then one of these, I think after the next thing Hellas Planitia will create is after the marketplace, I'm going to have them start with the caravans, and then I'm going to have Pavanis Mons actually switch to a wonder, which, let's see what's available now, if I can see. Marco Polo's embassy, perfect. So then that means I can create an embassy across all nations. So that's perfect. So I'm going to have build marketplace, no caravan. Not yet, anyway. Well, I may not do the phalanx because I already got a warrior here. In fact, no, I'm not going to do that. What I'll do is, let me get rid of the phalanx, start working on the worker, and probably barracks. No, I'm going to do the aqueduct. Okay, I'm gonna go with that for now. Now, so the warrior, you're gonna fortify, keep this place safe. Actually, you know what? Let me open that back up because I want to make sure he has the home city. Okay, things being a little slow here. Alright, so maybe that is his home city now. Alright, cool. Alright, so we got 5 more turns on the phalanx at Arjamans. That'll set them up. Once that's done, then I can actually move this guy from his patrol. Well, I might not. I might just keep him there for now. Gives him something to do. And let's go to Pavanis Mons. After the barracks, we're going to do a wonder. $40 turns. That'll change once I change up the governor production. In fact, that reminds me, I gotta switch those back for Hellas Planitia. I might give him a head start, actually. Let's see. If I change that around, that brings up to 38. Let's see what happens when I change the governor production to production. Brings down to 32. Yeah, why not? Alright, cool. And then Hellas Planitia, that I'm going to have them create a caravan. And then the caravan will go to the wonder and start building that. And cut down the time too. 5. Perfect. Okay, cool. And we're at 4 gold per turn. 49 total. Let's check our messages. Anything that we missed? Doesn't look like it. Okay, got some messages here. Nothing new. Let me double check that. No. Looks like they got to the pyramid and the lighthouses. That's okay though. Got some new research. Okay, got the alphabet. Now, writing. Do I want to do the map? I still want to do the map making. Because I still want to make the triremes. And I think I might do that at Olympus Mons after the Colossus. So let's do research. Let's go to map making. 4 turns. No, 16 turns. Maybe. No, I'm sorry. 4 turns for map making, so that's no problem. Okay. Hey, celebrations in our honor at Hellas Planitia. Sweet. See, I knew people would be happy eventually. And our colossals will be done in 4 turns, so that'll be perfect. Switch this over to triremes, caravans at Hellas Planitia, start building these wonders. That'll be on our way. And we're bumping up to 10 gold per turn. Excellent. Let me check my stream here, see if I'm still on YouTube. Been going for a little while now. See if anybody's watching. I have one not watching now. That might just be myself. Okay. Cool. So I mean, it's definitely going along. You can definitely follow along on the stream, which is awesome. I give myself a little thumbs up. All right, so right now I'm just taking a second and just going to my YouTube studio real quick. I'm going to try to update some of these tags on here on this video. Maybe it might help. I don't know. But we'll see. Okay, there we go. All right, so I got those updated. Updated the video tags. I don't know, maybe it might help somebody find the video. That'd be cool. Other than that, all right. I've been going for quite a while on here. I'm gonna keep playing though. I don't really have much else to do right now, so just enjoying the moment. See, it is a possibility that my computer might die on me. It looks like it's at 15%, but I do have it plugged in, so it's gonna. I might go for a little bit longer. My computer might die on me. It looks like it's at 15%, but I do have it plugged in. Okay, cool. So I got that. Might go for a little bit longer. Let me mute that so I'm not having to hear myself. All right, great. Cool. All right, let's get back to the game. Olympus Mons. The Vandals have stopped building the Colossus. The Montegrins have stopped building the lighthouse. And then the Franks have started again trying to build the Colossus. They're really into that Colossus, I tell you. Let's see if I can buy it. I got 75, 68. Perfect. Go to the next turn. 2 more turns on the caravan. And doing plus 12 per turn, which is awesome. Kicking ass there. Alright, we've got our phalanx finally. up at Arjaman's, and we're gonna have them just go ahead and chill out and fortify. Okay, perfect. And so Arjamans is going to be working on the aqueduct, whereas Acreus Mons is working, almost finished with their worker. And it definitely needs some work on that. 27 more turns for Marco Polo's embassy. I haven't seen anybody even try to get to there yet. Looks like... Okay, cool. So we got the map making, and we can switch Olympus Mons to start building triremes, and then we can start selling the seas. There they are. And it only costs 3 turns for each of them, so that's awesome. I'll just pump those out. Now, one thing I cannot forget is to actually put the triremes and have them go to different cities, and in that way they can disperse the workload and then explore from there, because I don't feel like dealing with some rioting problems later on. Okay. So let's go to the next turn. Got that caravan. And unit go to and help build wonder. Excellent. Alright, did your work? Didn't take it, huh? Go to and help build wonder. Let's try that again. There it goes. Alright, great. Great. One move the trireme and another 4 turns for the next caravan, and I'll just start sending out trade routes. So I think that'd be awesome. Hopefully that'll work. Okay, got my trireme. Alright, go to and set home city. I don't know why. That's interesting. It actually has a path to go through the river to get to Hellas Planitia instead of going the other way around. Hey, whatever. Got a worker. Unit be working. Nope, don't auto explorer, I meant auto settler. There we go. Okay. Let's check out Utopia Planitia. They've been doing working for a while. Let's see what else you got. Granary. Could build a lighthouse, maybe? I seen somebody else working on it, and that was about 10 turns ago. Seems like they might get a head start on it. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. But what I can do is probably some caravans. I want to build up the trade routes. Okay, making 12 gold per turn, 67 total. So that's awesome. Okay. Couple more turns here. Got the Tyrene. Next one. Awesome. Awesome. Home city set to Utopia Planitia. Awesome. And we're just going to continue to explore with this guy. Auto explore. Okay. Got some new research, writing. Awesome. And now we're starting to work on Code of Laws. Now that that's settled, we can actually start building the in fact, instead of a caravan at Utopia, I'm going to start building a library. Hopefully I can buy one. That'd be awesome. Not quite yet. Probably about 5 more turns. That's okay. Alright, let's start trying to build some trade routes here. I believe I set my minimum distance to 2 turns. Or it might be 2 tiles. I don't remember which one, but it should be enough. I should be able to make the trade routes. I don't know, hopefully this will work. Okay, so it looks like this trireme set the home city to Hellas Planitia. Awesome. And now we can do some auto exploring from that. And let's check the messages. Caravan helps build the Marco Polo embassy. Awesome. And the citizen governor has got confused dealing with Hellas Planitia. What is there to get confused over? Probably food. Let me go back to food. I always forget to check the governors again after doing wonders. So it'll take me a couple turns before I come back. Nine more turns for the embassy. And let's see if the governor has any complaints now. Check my power here. 13%. I'm still going. For some reason, the charger is just, or the computer's just using up more energy battery than what it's been given. Okay, cool. So Caravan is building the embassy. Still confused at Hellas Planitia. Not that hard to understand. The celebrations were canceled at Hellas Planitia. That's disappointing. I'm glad that they were going on for a while. So Olympus Mons built the trireme, and we got the Code of Laws, which is awesome. And now, see, we can establish a trade route. What is happening? See, this is the part I don't understand, because I could have swore... I thought I was past this. Like, for some reason, it won't allow me to create trade routes, and I don't understand why. I've gone through all the rules settings and everything else. It's just being ridiculous. So apparently I can't do trade routes in the game. And I know that's going to be significant later on when I need to start creating, building up more money. I'm just going to get comfortable again here. Okay. This tyrant can go on its own. Auto explore. Okay, let's go to the next turn. Alright, let me try that again with the trade route. messages. I don't know. I'm gonna hope this works. Maybe I'm just not like doing the trade routes far enough. I'm not sure. But I've had several games where I've ran into this problem, and I don't know why. I may have to reinstall the game. Okay. Got 132 with plus 12 gold. Let's go to Utopia Planitia. Let's see if we can buy that library. Yes, we can. Excellent. And we got 4 turns left until we get the literacy. So we're ahead of schedule in the library. That'd be awesome. And we'll go for the great library at Utopia Planitia. For this caravan, I'm just going to have them go to Utopia Planitia. And then after a couple more turns, when I get the Great Library, I'm going to switch up the production. Messages. Nope, nothing really. We're definitely on the right track, I think. Okay, cool. So I just got to 2 new islands and the history publishes. And militarized. Looks like I dropped down to number 4. That's no problem. Not too concerned about that. What I will do, now that I've got a few more islands to explore, then I can take my warrior here, and I'm going to bring him over to the Cliff Coast and get him picked up by the Trireme. Okay, plus 11 gold for next turn. Let's see, caravan down to Hellas Planitia, 5, Trireme 2, Quareros I'm not worried about, Marketplace 12 up there, Marketplace over there. Okay, so that'd be fine. Okay, I'm gonna have them just chill out for a minute. Still waiting on the Great Library to get discovered or researched. I sighted my first foreign shore. Cool. And the pyramids will be built next turn. It's a good thing I didn't work on those. What about research? One turn. Cool. So I'll get that next turn. Got another Tyrene. Okay. That should be pretty good for the Tyrenes. At least for now. And you still need to build a marketplace. Let me guess, you couldn't establish a trade route. No, of course not. I'm gonna have to just reinstall this game, I guess. Apparently, I can't make trade routes. I don't know why. And people are like, well, you gotta do this and you gotta do that. I'm like, I've been through all the settings. I've been through all the server settings and options and rule sets. That's the next thing I'm gonna do. If I can't change in the rule set, then I'm just gonna reinstall. It might be easier just reinstall, to be honest. Let's try doing one last one up here at Asia Mons. I'm having my doubts, but we'll see. And we are at plus 10 gold with 105 in the bank. 2 turns for the Marco Polo's embassy. That's awesome. I'm not going to waste the money on that. I'm just going to continue it. Let's go to the courthouse in Utopia Planitia. Let's change it to the Great Library. Change our governor to production. Still kept us at 48. Probably because of the Tyrenes that we've been spreading around. Yeah, luxuries, units. That's usually what it is. Usually those Tyrenes are pretty heavy excuse me, pretty heavy resources. There's only one of them. And he's right over here. So, and I got one caravan just sitting here. Oh yeah. Activate unit. And help build wonder. Well, knocks off eight turns. Better than nothing, I suppose. And I guess if this caravan over here doesn't establish a trade route with Arjamans, I'm gonna give up on the trade routes and just start putting them over here. See if I can win the game without them. For some reason I can't. I don't know why. Alright, we are past turn 75. That means the barbarians will be approaching here any turn now. Oh yeah, let me start moving this this Tyree. So that way we can explore a new continent, or at least a new island. Foreign shore, I think they said it was. Cool, so I got those two exploring that new island here. And then I'm working on the Republic. So, yeehaw! Woo! Let's see. Could not establish a trade route. I wish you gave more information as to why. Although we are not there yet, so it's probably an old message. Martians have started building the Great Library. Let's see. Looks like they stopped building the pyramids. And then they started building the Great Library. Looks like the Greeks have started building the Great Library. Alright. And we are plus 12 gold per turn, 116, so that's awesome. And let's get that embassy. Yeah, it definitely worked because it's taking a second. Just gotta queue up all those deals, I guess. Yep, here we go. 8. Perfect. Accept treaty. Accept treaty. Accept treaty. Awesome. Okay, cool. So we're checking out this new island over here. And we're checking out this new island over here. This guy. Now I'm debating. Maybe not. Should I load up this warrior? You know what? Might as well. Let's check out Pavas Mons after the embassy. Okay, so barracks and marketplace. Cool. Let's slide in an aqueduct too. We're at plus 12 gold and 127 total. Okay, got another caravan. Let's start bringing that up to the Great Library, helping those wonders out. Okay. Check out these messages here. No more hostilities. Awesome. Agree on ceasefire. Blah blah blah. Research warrior code. Oh, those are the other people. I don't care what they researched. Not at least at this time. Okay. Looks like we're almost done with some marketplaces up at Acreus Mons and Arja Mons. It always seems to get stuck on Team 6 for some reason. Looks like we got a new hut here. Okay. Probably no trade routes. I don't see any new trade routes yet. So I'm going to assume that didn't work. It's really disappointing. Yep, and there's the X. Doesn't say why it got canceled, why it doesn't work. I have no idea. Hey, but we got a new city. Cool. Elysium Planitia. That's awesome. And just like their other cities, we're going to start off simple. We're going to do Aqueduct. No, since we're building the Phalanx. Well, yeah, might as well. I'll let it build the Phalanx, and then I'm going to do a worker. And then I'm going to do the Aqueduct. Okay, good. And since the caravans don't want to do any type of trade routes, then I'm just going to send it to the Great Library. I'm going to get this knocked out. That means Hellas Phoenicia can change over the production because they've been building quite a bit of caravans. I don't want them to fall behind. So let's give them a library. I found a friendly city. Yay! Battery's at 9%. I'll probably go until about 5. And then I'll jump off the stream here. It's been a great stream. I'm actually surprised I've actually got through this with that many problems, other than the trade route thing. And I'm gonna have to dive into that separately. I'm not sure. Research. Let's start going towards navigation, because I want them frigates. Okay, so I'm picking ceremonial burial to start, and all the way to get to navigation for frigates. I think I might do something a little closer. Let's try going for, yeah, after ceremonial burial, then I'm gonna do probably mysticism. I'm not sure. I might just let it play out, honestly. It'll only take a couple turns for each one of those. Friendly city, did that. Alright, so we got the Discovery of a Republic. That's right, cool. That means we can do a revolution. You say you want a revolution. Well, you know. And that's all you get. Okay, so let's do that. Let's switch over the governments from despotism all the way up to republic. See, personally, I like a republic. People say a democracy, but it's a political debate. Um, in theory, republic should work. However, a democratic system also can work too. I guess it really depends on checks and balances. That's what really matters. As long as there's checks and balances, then there's a way for the system not to get corrupt. Well, in theory, again. But here we are living in the modern world, and yeah, so okay. And here we are. That's enough politics for right now. I've got caravan heading the way to the Great Library. Hellas Planitia is building the courthouse. Let me go back to Hellas Planitia. I don't know if I want to do the courthouse. I thought I built a library. Oh no, that's right, I did. That's right. I bought one. Granary, a granary would be better actually. So that's what I'm gonna do. Instead of courthouse, let's do a granary. Come on, switch around. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's see what else. Any other messages? Uh-oh. Found a friendly city. Check that. Caravan. Still not able to establish a trade route. Knew that. Discovery Republic. Did that. Live in the Republic. Pirates have gained a leader. Henry Morgan. Dangerous times may lie ahead. Okay. Learn warrior code. And I've incited a revolt for the Republic. Yay. Next turn. Alright, cool. Getting a little more information about this other island over here. Same this one. Looks like we got a new hut. Cool. Now we gotta start thinking about expanding out again. Let's go with Pavanus. Yeah, Pavanus Mons. They still have a marketplace to create. After that, I think I'll have them do a settler, a couple settlers. Yeah, because they can do easily 5 in 5 turns, so that's great. Okay. So Arjamon's is now building barracks 5 turns. Pavanus Mons, after it does the river aqueduct, then it's doing the marketplace. 30 more turns on the Great Library. That's going to drop down here once that, that caravan gets there. 2 more turns for the marketplace over in Olympus Mons, and then the granary over at Hellas Planitia. And then way up in the corner, Elysium Planitia, that's still got 8 turns for a phalanx, which I thought it should be done by now. Ah, well. Okay, no more messages left. And we're not making any money because of the revolution. We got a population of over 1 million. Woohoo! Still got an anarchy. Should be 1 more turn after this, I believe. See if there's any new messages. Celebrations. Woohoo! Sweet. In 2 cities. That's awesome. And probably 2 more turns for the caravan to get to Utopia. My battery is at 8% and holding. And I should be out of Revolution pretty soon, I'm hoping. It seems like longer than 4 turns. Got 1 more turn on the marketplace over at Escreas Mons. After that, it still needs barracks. But on the other hand, I think I'm going to start building some settlers. Start expanding out. Yeah, I'm going to start calling my tyrants back too. I'm not sure what unload all from transporter is. I never heard of that one. Return to nearest city. Let's do that. Okay. We're definitely on a good roll here. Got through quite a bit. And I'm going to 7% on my battery. I'm going to do just a few more turns and I'm probably going to call it good tonight. This has definitely been a great stream. I haven't done this in a long time. Hopefully somebody can come across it and enjoy it. If you have jumped into the... if you have been watching me for a while, I do appreciate that. It's always best, like and subscribe. You know the routine. So I think that'll be fun. I think Hopefully, if I can find a way to get something a little more stable in personally, then I can jump back on the streams more often. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it again for a long time. So might as well catch me now. So, all right, but let's keep going because I would definitely get over this revolution. Turn 85. Population 1,110,000. We're still in 400 BCE, which is awesome. And we finally have Republic. Yeah. Okay, let's check our messages. Celebrations in Olympus Mons. That's great. Gene Roddenberry now governs the Martians as a republic. Sweet. And we just got bridge building, so that's cool. Too bad you can't make very long bridges. Like, I could probably make one over here. Maybe, I think? I'm not sure how that works with the bridges. Let's go back to Olympus Mons. Change up the courthouse. What else can I do? Maybe I can build a new wonder, maybe? What do we got? What do we got? Lighthouse. Can't do any new wonders yet. But we could do settlers. Okay. Alright, since our settlers are way over here, let's see, it'll take how many turns? 3 turns for settlers? So it'll be 3 turns, probably another 8 to get over here. I think Arjo Mons might be the focal point for where I'm putting all my settlers. That might be the only choice I have. Why can't I go there? Why can't I? Oh, because I selected all. Really? You know, I might have my or actually explore that area. And looks like I'm getting the notice from my computer here that my battery's dying. So that looks like that's the end of the stream here pretty soon. So let me just get this last turn in, hopefully before it dies. There we go. Alright, so we got 2 cities working on settlers. This will be done in about 3 turns. This one will be done in 7 turns. 14 more to go on the Great Library, which is great because the caravans have been definitely helping out with that. Got some celebrations happening. And we're definitely on the right track. Oh, let me do this last one over here, see where they're going. Alright, cool. So that should take care of that. And let's do one more turn. Okay, got some new research. Cool. Looks like the celebrations were canceled. And we are making 22 gold per turn at 107. And let's see where my battery's at. I am at 6%. I think I'm going to call it good here. It's been a great stream, everybody. If you come to check out my channel, I really appreciate it. I'm glad I was able to get this going, and I hope to look forward to keep doing this in the future again. It's a rarity that I actually get to live stream anymore, and I really hope my life actually works out to be able to do that. So wish me luck, and if you guys liked what you saw, and you want to watch it again in the future, go ahead and hit a like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Let me go ahead and get this OBS up here, and I'll start shutting this down. But yeah, you guys have a great night, day, whenever your time is watching it, and I'll check you all later. You have a great day.